The following is a production of the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Hi, folks. Brian Rushing here with AbbeyAthletics.com. So glad that you could join us as we engage in our preseason interviews. And we have with us today the head cross-country coach for both the men and the women, Coach Dan Finanger. Coach, thanks so much for taking some time with us. Was just a few months ago you were one of the fresher faces on campus. As it turns out, a few months have passed, and now you're ready to embark in what is going to be your first full season here at Belmont Abbey. Kind of give us some ideas as to what the transition's been like for you and what you're looking for overall from the cross-country team this coming season.
Great. Well, thanks for letting me come here today. I'm really excited because it's Belmont Abbey. What a welcoming campus. The staff, the faculty, the coaching staff is amazing. So my transition in was really actually quite easy. The track team that I took over last spring had a very successful season. Some individual champions. We had some all-conference. And now we're taking that momentum into this season. And I've had a full year of being able to now recruit not only some good kids, but some really quality kids. We've doubled the size of the cross-country team, both the men and the women. It's the first time in school history that we're going to have to take a bus to our cross-country meets. So it's going to be very impressive this year, and I'm really excited.
Well, you have every reason to be, and much of the reason that you should have some excitement, particularly this upcoming season, is the quantum leap that the women's program took last year, and really making some significant strides on the course and getting a runner-up finish in Conference Carolinas. What are some of the things that you're looking for as far as maintaining that trajectory and possibly even cutting down some of the gap that exists between most of the conference and the conference champion Mount Olive Trojans?
Yeah, what a great school, distance running-wise. What's exciting for us, we have everybody back. The entire cross-country team from last year is back. We're the only team in the conference to have all 7. So that's an exciting thing. We have 3 that are up front, Annie and Julia, who are our captains. They will be leading the way along with Hannah Zenker. So Annie Hetzel, Julia Otranto, and Hannah Zenker will be leading the way. What's really exciting is we've got 4 newcomers that are running side by side with them in this first couple weeks of practice, and we will close the gap between our 3rd and our 4th of last year for sure, and we might even have some all-conference in our young gals. And so the pack is moving forward, moving upward, and that front pack is growing. So I'm excited about that, and now to come into this new system of training, I think we're going to see some real success with these gals.
As we flip over to the men's side of things, this is a team that is going to be, I would imagine, looking for improvements, looking to climb the table of the conference standings. Who are going to be some of those leaders that you're looking for to make those significant impacts on the men's side this year?
We have just about everybody back, 6 of the top 7, so all of those guys. But I think the true leaders are going to be our captains. Nick Snell wasn't even on the team in the conference meet last year, so he's going to be a little sleeper surprise, coming back incredibly strong this great summer mileage. Thomas Eichhorn is the other captain, another senior, just got more guts than I've ever seen in a distance runner. We've also got our number 1, Sam Lynch, back. We've got he's a sophomore. Dan Grosh is a sophomore. But Eddie is also a sophomore. So we've got these sophomores the pack is starting to move forward. The thing is, we also have these freshmen. And there's probably 3 or 4 freshmen who may be our number 1 guy, be battling for number 1, number 2, number 3. So I'm excited because we're ranked preseason number 8th in our conference, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people in our conference. This guy's team is really going to be one to watch.
Certainly something to look forward to as it relates to the men. Now, you're actually going to be creating a new tradition with your program this year, and it starts prior to the actual beginning of your competitive season in cross country. Kind of give us some ideas as to what this particular session or or event that you're doing with the team and how it's going to impact September 1 and moving forward?
Yeah, we're going to head up to the mountains. We're just a couple hours from the Blue Ridge Mountains. So we're going to head up there on Saturday morning, get on that bus, both the men and the women's team together, and we're going to do a training camp. And that's part of my background is creating these camps all over the country, and especially in the mountains. And so I really have an eye for not only the training, the preseason type training, but also the team building. And so we're going to take advantage of almost 24 hours together up there of team building, doing some running, doing some training, some mental and emotional training, some spiritual training. It's going to be just a wonderful time for the guys and the gals to really get together. And I believe that that is going to start the momentum that will take us into then September 1st, our first meet, and then beyond.
Well, Coach, certainly best wishes to you this upcoming season. Thank you for your time. Certainly a lot to look forward to as it relates to cross country this year. Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Folks, don't forget, for stat standing stories and all things Crusaders athletics, you can find them on one online spot, www.abbeyathletics.com. Coach Dan Finanger, this is Brian Rushing.